You, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's good, what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, man, I gotta get into this. I got to get into this because a lot of you guys are out here wasting your goddamn time dealing with certain women because you are under the belief that you think that a woman has to get to know you. What up, June Sports is popping, right? You always hear this. You always hear women say, well, I got to get to know you first. I got to get to know you first. No, they don't. And what I'm saying is that a woman does not need to get to know you for casual sex to happen. That's what I'm saying. You understand? So if you guys trying to hook up, what up? Young AB, Meg G, Bruce Leroy, Adrian D was good. Dio was popping. Lisa Smith was good. So what up, AT was good. So if you're trying to hook up with women and you want to have casual sex with women, they do not need to get to know you. That's BS. If a woman ever says she needs to get to know you when you're trying to hook up with her, she is playing games with you. You understand what I'm saying? She's playing games with you. A woman does not need to get to know you. A woman knows whether or not she wants to have casual sex with you. She knows whether or not if she wants to hook up with you. There's nothing she needs to get to know. Now, let me say this. There, a woman is thinking like, she's like, I would fuck this guy. I'd give it to him, whatever. There are times a woman will think that, and then she'll change her mind after or before it happens. Saying like, she might be like, I want to have sex with this guy. And the guy's like, all right, cool, let's get this popping. And then he might say something or do something that may cause her to change her mind. That happens. But what it is that the initial desire to have casual sex, right, does not need for her to have to get to know you. You understand what I'm saying? That's all BS. That is all BS. So anytime you're trying to hook up with a chick, right? You're trying to hook up with a chick and you hear her say, well, I don't know you like that. Just understand that that is bullshit. You understand? AT said, I met a woman Tuesday morning. That same night, she was at my house. She didn't need to get to know me to come over. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I try to tell guys. Listen, there's times where I've met women and within the first, 10, 15 minutes of just like, interacting with them, they was ready to make it happen. They'd be like, hey, so what are you doing later? You want to come by to my place? And I just met this woman, right? See, this is what happens with a lot of chicks, right? And I talked about this story before. I'll say this story. I was at an event, and it was an event about like polyamorous, discussions and all this other stuff, right? So there was this woman there who basically said how she doesn't have casual sex. But I was confused because I was like, wait a second. You're one of these sexually free polyamorous women, right? So what do you mean you don't have casual sex? So then basically what she told me was, she said that what she basically means is that she could meet a guy and have sex with him the first day she meet him. But she's like, if I have a conversation with him and we're talking, right? Then she said basically that the sex is no longer casual because I know him now. You understand? So this is how sometimes women will rationalize it in their head to say, oh, well, I did get to know him. We talked, right? I know about him. So now I feel comfortable enough to have casual sex with him. Bullshit. All that really happened is is that she was sexually attracted to this guy. Sexually attracted to this guy. That's it. Man, BC Gaming was good. You said you want to be a mod. I can't really mod you right now because I'm on my phone. And I'm just on the StreamYard. I got to do it when I'm on YouTube. When I'm actually on the YouTube. So I'm not on the YouTube right now. I'm just on my phone. So the next time I do a live, just be in the chat and I'll see what I can do. You feel me? But right now I can't do shit because it won't make me mod you on the StreamYard. But if it does, I don't know how to do that shit. But anyway. But yeah, that's the thing is that it's all about her being sexually attracted to you. If she's sexually attracted to you, she's going to want to have sex with you. Has nothing to do with her getting to know you. Big Dog, you said you still need a vet her, right? Well, yeah. Here's the thing. Even in casual sex, even in a hookup situation, you still want to sort of feel a woman out to see and make sure she's not ridiculously crazy, make sure she's cooperating, make sure she is also being very like assertive in her pursuit of the sex, meaning like it shouldn't be like you're pulling teeth. It should be she's actually, coming on to you, meaning she's like, I want it just as bad as he does and even more. You want that type of energy. So you're sort of vetting to see that, right? You don't want to ever be in a situation where you're having casual sex with a girl or about to have casual sex and she's super wishy-washy. She's kind of like, like, oh, I don't know. And you're going back and forth. Like at that point, you just got to leave that shit alone. You see what I'm saying? Agent, you said this is based mostly on looks. No, this is based on sexual attraction. Now, sexual attraction can be based off of looks in certain situations, right? So a woman could see you, like the way you look, and be sexually attracted to you, right? But your looks solely isn't the thing that makes you sexually attractive. So a woman could see you, think you're handsome or cute, and still not be sexually attracted to you, right? So it doesn't necessarily equate to just because she thinks you look good, that means she wants to do it. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that. A lot of guys think that that's the end all be all, because a woman can think you're handsome or cute and you're not even really her type. And so what'll happen is, or what could happen is that she may not necessarily be sexually attracted to you because you're not her type and there's something about your personality that doesn't make her feel you. See, sexual attraction is a combination of looks, appearance, and behavior. You understand what I'm saying? It's a combination of looks, appearance, and behavior, right? And so the difference between looks and appearance is, looks is how you naturally look. You understand? The appearance is how you're dressed, how you appear. And then, of course, the behavior is how you're acting, your mouthpiece, the things that you're saying and doing. You understand? So it's a combination of those things. Now, what happens is that a woman could be sexually attracted to you just because of one of those three things, right? But it's generally a combination of all three of those things. You understand? So what you guys have to understand is that whenever you hear a woman say, oh, well, I gotta get to know you, I gotta do this and gotta do that, understand that all that means is that she is not that sexually attracted to you. Doesn't mean she's not sexually attracted to you at all. Just means that she's not that sexually attracted to you to have casual sex with you. Because if she was that sexually attracted to you to have casual sex with you, she would be having casual sex with you. You understand? She would be hooking up with you. It's that simple. Ace, as you said, so looks alone can matter? Yes. A woman could look at you and be like, damn, this motherfucker's sexy, right? And want to have sex with you, right? But see, this is the part y'all don't get. This is the part y'all do not fucking get. And this is what I said earlier. A woman could look at you, right? And she'd be like, man, this guy is sexy as hell, right? And then in her mind, and she's feeling like, yo, I would do some shit with him, right? Now, let's say that guy is you. Now, let's say you go and approach that woman. And then let's say you start talking to her. And then she's like, man, this guy's fucking weak. Like, this guy is, the shit he's saying and doing is so goofy that it's turning me off. I was going to give him some pussy. I was going to sort of pursue that situation. But now I'm not, because I don't like the way this nigga talks. I don't like the sound of his voice. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this dude is turning me the fuck off. See, and this is what y'all don't get. That's why I said it's a combination, because you can be that woman's physical type and she could actually be sexually attracted to you off that. And then you start talking, you start doing certain things, and now she don't want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Now she don't want to fuck you. See, what you guys have to understand is this, is that the opposite could also be true. Meaning, you could be not necessarily a woman's physical type, right? She still has to, find you somewhat appealing, meaning like she gotta at least want to look at you. Now, and this is why appearance and all that shit is good, because mostly any dude, if he just basically works on his appearance, god damn, these fucking flies and shit is killing me right now. Anyway, if a guy works on his appearance, right, and he's on point, you understand what I'm saying? What'll happen is, even if you're not technically this woman's physical type, your behaviors can make you sexually attracted to that woman, even though you are not her physical type. You're not her ideal type. You understand what I'm saying? You guys understand this from your end too. When you see a chick and you're like, she's a 8, like you would say on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 6, or even you can even say a 5.5 or some shit, right? Now, based off of how that woman comes at you and is interacting with you and her behavior and the situation, you're like, you know what? It's Friday night. It's 1 a.m. in the morning or whatever it is, like that, or whatever it is. This chick, she's decent looking. She's showing cooperation. I want to get my dick wet, so fuck it. I'm about to do this. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's the same concept for women. A woman may see you and she'd be like, yeah, this guy, he's decent. But then you start saying shit and doing shit that turns her on, and now she's sexually attracted to you. Kev, so you said, well, then technically she got to know about you then. What does she have to know about you, Kev Smith? Explain to me. I don't know what you're talking about. What does she need to know about you? This is what I'm saying. What does she need to know about you? See, when a woman says, I need to get to know you, what she's saying is, I need to spend time to hang out with you, spend time to interact with you before I make a decision that I want to have sex. That is false. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's false. You see what I'm saying? A woman could meet you, and within the first 3 to 5 minutes of you been talking to you, she's thinking, damn, I want to have sex with this guy. Now, again, let me say another thing. See, y'all got to understand how complex the game could get. It's simple, but it's also complex at the same time, if that makes sense. Now, you always hear the thing of how a woman knows within the first, 2 to 5 minutes whether or not she wants to have sex with you, right? Now, that is true. But what you have to understand is that doesn't mean that she's actually going to do it, though. You understand what I'm saying? Her wanting to do it and her doing it is two different things. I'll say it again. A woman wanting to have sex with you and a woman having sex with you is two different things. Kev, you said she learned something she didn't like about you. No, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't have to get to know you. This is what you're confusing the two things. What I'm saying is that if a chick is talking to you, right, and you're saying certain things that turn her off, right? What happens is that thing turned her off, which is why she's not having sex with you. But initially, she wanted to have sex with you because she was physically attracted to you, which created sexual attraction. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that she saw you from across the room. She's like, damn, this nigga's fine as shit. She's thinking, I would suck this guy's dick, I'll fuck him and all this other stuff. Then you come over, but because your mouthpiece sucks, now she doesn't want to fuck with you. But initially she wanted to. So what happens is that, let's say, for example, that guy didn't really say much, right? Or he just was like, hey, listen, you know, like let's say he came over, he was like, hey, what's up, how you doing, whatever, and he was like, look, I'm about to head up out of here. You want to go back to my place and get it popping, right? Now, that woman would actually go and fuck him, but she doesn't know anything about this nigga. So what is it her getting to know him have to do with her fucking this guy? You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I told you guys, there's been situations where I met women and spoke to them for like 3 minutes. You understand? Sometimes less than that. And then we end up going to her place or going to my place or going to a hotel and fucking. She don't know nothing about me. You understand what I'm saying? She knows nothing about me. You said that's still getting to know you. That's not getting to know you. That's what I'm saying. She still doesn't know you. Just because you come over to a chick that thinks you're attractive and then you said some goofy shit, right? That doesn't mean she knows you. You understand? You can't get to know somebody in fucking 2 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't know them. You don't, listen, if a dude go over to a chick, right? And he says, let's say, for example, right? You go over to a chick and she asks, and the first thing she asks you, she says, oh, did you get vaccinated? And you're like, nah, I ain't do that shit. Right? And then she's like, oh, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to talk to guys who ain't vaccinated. She walks away. Did she get to know you? Huh? No. She did not get to know you. You understand what I'm saying? So even if, let's say the flip side, let's say chick sees you, thinks you're cute or whatever, and let's say she's sexually attracted to you because of that. And then she says, hey, did you get vaccinated? And you're like, yeah, I did. And then she's like, oh, cool. So now she's going to fuck with you because you got vaccinated. She still don't know you. You understand what I'm saying? She still has not gotten to know you. She knows nothing about you. She asked you that one question, and that's that. You understand what I'm saying? Goldie said, what does know you a bit mean? That's what I'm saying. See, y'all got to understand when a chick is like, I want to get to know you, right? All that really means is we have to spend more time not having sex. It's that simple. It's not any more complicated than that. That means we need to spend more time not having sex. That's it. You understand? You said some women feel like they know you within 30 minutes, but that's what I'm saying. They don't. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to say, what I'm saying. And I said that earlier. Women will rationalize it so that they can feel like they're not really having casual sex, but they are. You understand what I'm saying? And see, when the whole thing comes with the whole getting to know you situation, it's like, oh, that means we got to go on 3 dates. We got to spend some time on the phone. We got to go back and forth and see what this. No, that's what I'm saying. When chicks is talking about let's get to know each other, I got to get to know you. That's basically what they're saying. And what I'm saying is a woman does not need to get to know you to fuck, to have casual sex, because they know already if they want to have casual sex with a guy, because all they need to know is, am I sexually attracted to this dude? Yes, I am. I will have sex. End of story. You understand what I'm saying? If they already have the thought process of, I will have sex with this guy quickly in a casual sense, right? That's all they need. You understand what I'm saying? That's all they need. It's crazy, man. And so a lot of dudes, they be thinking, oh, I gotta hang out with this girl for a long time. I gotta build rapport. You know, I gotta get to know her. I gotta get her comfortable with me. All that other shit. I gotta do all this extra stuff. He said, it doesn't matter what she wants to do. What do you want to do? That will dictate what you should do in any situation. Exactly. Facts. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. So when you're dealing with these girls, and they give you that get to know you shit, understand that it's bullshit. The thing is that guys who don't have experience having sex with women quickly, having casual sex, hooking up with girls, having one night stands, guys who don't experience that, they fall for it when women say, I got to get to know you. Why? Because that's what dudes are, that's what they hear all the time. That's the way they approach dating. They're like, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let me spend some, let's talk on the phone. Let's build. Let's go back and forth. Yeah, you're saying that because that's your reality. Because you are not having casual sex. You understand? Because you're the type of guy where your behaviors or the way you look or the way you appear, women don't find you sexually attractive. So of course they're going to be like, let's get to know each other. Because understand this, when a woman is taking the time to get to know you, she is fucking a guy who she's sexually attracted to. You understand what I'm saying? She's fucking a guy she's sexually attracted to. And this doesn't mean that you'll never fuck this girl, but understand that you're not her first choice to fuck. Because if you were her first choice to fuck, then you'd be fucking. It's that simple. It's not. You know, guys got to stop. Like, y'all be giving these women too many excuses. Y'all think women don't like sex. You understand? That's why we came out with the t-shirts. Women love sex. Because niggas need to know this shit. Iceberg, you said, where do you think guys, he said, what do you think guys lose it when it comes to casual sex? Well, this is the thing, man. It's like, it's more so like, what happens is that they end up not being in situations where they're talking to women, or they don't want to talk to women that, I shouldn't say they don't want to talk to women, but they're not in situations where they're finding women who are sexually attracted to them. So they don't know the difference between a woman who's sexually attracted to them and who's not. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. He said, your man said, I got to put flavor in her ear and after I meet her. What do you think about that? I think that is a waste of time because you put the so-called flavor in her ear. She could still flake. Well, a chick could flake at any reason, for any reason. It don't matter what the fuck you do. You understand what I'm saying? A chick could flake at any point, any time, for any freaking reason. That don't even make a difference. The thing is, though, is that if you know how to talk to a woman, right? Putting flavor in her ears and all that other stuff is behavior. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. That can make you sexually attractive to a woman. You see what I'm saying? Because that's part of your behavior. So this is the thing. If you're that guy who that woman finds physically appealing and she's sexually attracted to you because of that, and then you come over and you know how to talk to her, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. It's a fucking wrap. Listen, there are times though where a woman is so sexually attracted to you because of the way you look that you'd have to be so whack with the mouthpiece. I mean, you'd have to be, I should say this. She would have to think you're so physically attractive that your mouthpiece doesn't really matter that much, meaning that your mouthpiece would have to be super whack for her to not fuck with you. You understand? Meaning your behavior and all that other shit would have to be super trash. It'd have to be garbage. You understand what I'm saying? But that's rare in a lot of cases. That is that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Man. So you said, how do you personally feel about a woman still being cool and communicating with exes from time to time? Is always a whatever thing, or is there a barrier at some point? Well, it all depends. It all depends on the structure of your relationship. You know what I'm saying? It all depends, because if the structure of your relationship is, you like, listen, I want us to just be about us and not be bringing in, shit from before, then that's the structure of your relationship. But again, that's something that you would have had to talk about at the beginning before she became your girlfriend. So a lot of times what'll happen is that you gotta figure out the things that you want in your relationship and relay that to a woman before you even make her in the position of girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is. You say, what should you respond with if a woman says, I want to get to know you? You'd be like, all right, cool. Well, come through to the crib, get in my bed, get naked, and you'll really get to know me. That's it. Oh, you want to get to know me? Cool. So listen, when are you free to come through and jump in my bed so we can really get to know each other? And she's gonna be like, oh no, I'm not that type of girl. And what do you? Well, listen, that's cool, and I respect that you're not that type of girl. So if you ever become that type of girl, hit me up. You have my phone number. That's it. See, a lot of y'all be accepting shit. Y'all can listen. You can let a woman go. I don't understand why y'all don't just let these women go. Just let them go. Oh, you're not the type of girl. That's cool. Well, listen, if you ever become that type of girl, hit me up. Oh, you're not ready right now? Cool, that's cool. When you're ready, hit me up. And then you just don't talk to her and let her hit you up. You understand? Joe Badger said, has a woman ever caused you to not want to fuck her? Hell yeah. Listen, there's times where I could have fucked and I'm like, nah, I'm good. See, that's one of the reasons why Miles actually has a low body count, because there's women that he could have fucked, but he was like, nah, I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? Because they annoyed the shit out of him. So he was like, I don't want to fuck with this shit. Mark Dan, you said, so you admit that attraction, which can't be manufactured, is more important than game manipulation. The black pillars were right. Mark, what are you talking about? What you said makes no sense. First of all, game/manipulation. You don't listen. A person can manipulate and call that game, which they would be correct if that's their form of game, because game is just a strategy. So if your strategy is to manipulate, then cool, that's what you do, right? But what you're actually said, you said you said so that you made attraction, which can't be manufactured, is more important than game and manipulation. I don't even understand that question. That's a weird ass question. I'm trying to read it again. So you admit that attraction, which can't be manufactured, is more important than. I'm trying to understand. Yo, Mark, you got to rephrase that shit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You understand? Because attraction, right, is about you finding the women who are attracted to who you are, right? Now, what happens is that a woman, you can make a woman less attracted to you by your behavior, and you can make a woman more attracted to you by your behavior, right? Now, when we talk about casual sex, though, when we talk about a woman being sexually attracted to you, right? For casual sex, what I'm saying is that she doesn't need to get to know you, because the attraction when it comes to casual sex, when it's sexual attraction, is immediate. You understand what I'm saying? It's immediate. So a woman could be sexually attracted to a guy later, right? Meaning she can meet this guy, she's gonna be like, yeah, he's okay. Let's get to know each other, yada, yada, yada. And then they go on 2-3 dates, and now she's sexually attracted to him, she has sex with him. Then there's another guy who she has sex with him within the first 5 minutes, or not, I wouldn't say sex within the first 5 minutes, but what I'm saying is she wants to have sex with him within those first 5 minutes. He says, yo, let's go to the crib, and then it happens. You understand what I'm saying? And then it happens. Oh shit! I think it said Paul Mooney just died. Word. Rest in peace to Paul Mooney. Shit. But yeah, I want Mark Dan to rephrase the question, because I have no idea. I'm trying to understand what this motherfucker talking about. Man. Razor Mooney said, "You think some of these accounts are actually women?" Oh man, that's funny. It's funny. I'm still waiting for Mark Dan. See, you notice when I say elaborate, he don't want to elaborate because he knew what the fuck he talking about don't make no sense. It's crazy. You said, do you sometimes forget the women you reswipe on before sending the same copy paste message? If so, do you continue to or unmatch right away? I just send them all the same message. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I redo my account and I run into the same chicks, it don't matter. It does not matter. Okay, Mark Dan, you said, I mean, when she makes bedroom time with a guy that quickly, it's because she just simply found him that attractive. Yes, but this is what you have to understand. That's part of game. You think, listen, okay, let me break this down for you, Mark Dan, right? If I, let's say, like, I work out, right? I work out, get fit, I start dressing a certain way, how I dress, right? Looking good. I got my appearance is on point. You understand what I'm saying? Got the hat, got the watch, the jewelry, all that other shit. I'm smelling good and all that other stuff, right? Then, you understand what I'm saying? I go up and I have a conversation with a woman, right? And now she's like, man, I want to have sex with this motherfucker. She's attracted to me because of everything I'm doing. She's attracted to me because of how I look, how I appear, and my behavior. That's game. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like, why is it so hard for dudes to get? Y'all think that you just sit there and stand there and that's the end all be all. Now, again, like I said, there are times where a woman could see a guy across the room and be like, wow, he's good looking, right? And also be sexually attracted to him because of that, right? And also think, damn, I want to have sex with him, right? Does that mean that she's going to have sex with him? No. You understand what I'm saying? Now, why is that? Because when that guy comes and approaches her and his behavior, what he's saying and doing doesn't line up with how she feels about him right now at this moment, she's not going to fuck him. Do you understand that? So y'all think that it's automatic just because a woman finds you physically attractive and because of that she's sexually attracted to you at that moment, that sex is going to happen. It doesn't work that way. You understand? Because what happens is, okay, think about it like this, Mark. Think about it like this, Mark. Let's say, hold on, let me see what you're saying right here. You said, I don't think you're as ugly as your haters make it out to be. You just have a very polarizing look. So the women that aren't put off by you are attracted to you. Many guys don't even have that. Bro, listen, you know how many women there are in the world? You know how many women there are in the world? If a dude cannot find women that are into his look and his appearance, that's his problem, bro. That's a problem he got, bro. That's a sourcing problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's a sourcing problem. This motherfucker doesn't realize that he can shave, brush his fucking teeth, work out, put on some clothes that look good, smell good, and go out there and spit. You understand what I'm saying? But like I was saying this, Mark, because I want you to understand something. Let's say you saw a chick, right? Let's say you saw a chick and you're like, man, that chick across the room is bad. Like, oh my, I will fuck the shit out of her. That's what you're thinking, right? Now, let's say you go over and you talk to that girl, right? And when she opens her mouth, she got a deep ass fucking voice. And not only does she have a deep ass voice, she tells you, hey, I was born a man. Now, Mark, do you still want to fuck this woman just because you thought that she was the hottest shit you ever seen? I'm guessing not. Right? So the same way where you don't want to fuck that chick, you understand what I'm saying, who was born a man, right? Because you found out some new information, right? The dynamic has changed. This is why you don't want to have sex with her. It's the same thing with women. So a woman can see you, think you're physically attractive, and because of that, be sexually attracted to you. And then when she has the interaction with you, she's like, oh, hell no, I ain't fucking this nigga. It's the same concept. You see what I mean? Like, I don't understand why dudes don't get this. They think, oh, well, because see, y'all thinking from your own perspective as a man, like, oh, I see a hot girl, I want to fuck her regardless. Do you understand that women have to feel it? Women have to feel it. That's what y'all don't get. That's what y'all don't get. Women, see, if any of y'all ever been in a goddamn long-term relationship, right? This is how I know dudes ain't never been with a chick long-term. Because if you ever been with a chick long-term, there are times where you want to have sex with your girl and she won't want to have sex with you. Why? Because she's not in the mood and she's upset about some bullshit and she's just not feeling sexy or it's some shit she just ain't feeling, right? And because she's not feeling it, she can't fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? She can't fuck you. It's the equivalent of you not being able to get hard. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't fuck a chick if you're not hard. A chick can't fuck you if she's not feeling it. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why I always talk about the whole looks thing, where dudes are like, oh, it's all about looks. A chick could see you, think you're handsome, but she's just not feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? And because she's not feeling you, she don't want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Or she could think you're handsome, think you're sexually attractive because you're handsome. And then guess what? You start talking to her, you start saying shit, you start doing shit, and now you're turning her off, and therefore she's not feeling you. You understand? And now she don't want to have sex with you. Do you guys get it? Do you guys understand? This is what I want you guys to get. So when you guys talk about, oh, it's all about looks, y'all don't understand what makes a woman want to have sex with you and what will make a woman follow through on having sex. See, her wanting to have sex with you doesn't mean she will. This is what you guys have to understand. What up, Carlos? Was good. Unique 79 was propping, bro. Man, this is what I'm saying. So he said this is a perfect segue for me to ask about cold approaching. Is the purpose to approach to find out if a girl likes you and get it popping, or is it a strategy to get girls to like you? Well, this is the thing. When you approach, it works on a lot of different levels. Because when you approach a chick, right, or when you're approaching women, what it does is that it helps you to work on your mouthpiece, helps you to work on your confidence and charisma, all that other stuff, right? So therefore, once it helps you work on that, that makes it easier for you to approach the next woman. That makes you more attractive to the next woman, right? So when you're approaching these women, what you're doing is you're finding women who are in alignment with you, meaning that, see, this is what you guys got to understand. If you say looks matter and you say looks don't matter, you're both right. I've said this a million times. So what that means is that if I'm approaching this girl and she likes the way I look, right, that's going to only help me because this girl likes how I look. You understand what I'm saying? So she thinks I'm good looking, right? There could be another guy who other people would consider good looking, but when that guy approaches that same girl, she may not think he's good looking, even though other girls may think he's good looking. So good looking is not a fact. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no fact that this guy or this girl or whatever is good looking. You understand what I'm saying? To everybody. There's no fact. It's all opinion. Right? So, with that being said, that means that any guy, right, based off his look, can be considered good looking to a particular girl. Right? So you have to find the ones who think that about you. So this is where the cold approaching comes in, or, just approaching them and shit, is that when you're approaching a number of different women, let's say you approach 25 women, and let's say 5 out of those 25 think you're good looking, right? that can help you with those 5 women because they off the bat they already think you're good looking. Now, if they are sexually attracted to you because you're good looking, then that's even better, right? But again, just because you're good looking doesn't mean a woman is sexually attracted to you. You understand? There's a lot of good looking dudes. There's a lot of dudes that women think are good looking, but they think they're goofy as shit. I'm saying it again. There's a lot of guys women think are good looking. They think they're handsome, but they think they're goofy as fuck. So therefore, they're not sexually attracted to them based off the look. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's nice. It's nice out here today. 8.5-7. What's good, bro? You said they think they use the term. They use the term traditionally attractive. Yo, it's so funny, man. Like people will be like people love to, they be like I heard people say universally attractive. Ain't no fucking such thing as universally attractive. Doesn't exist. Oh well, he's universally attractive. No, shut the fuck up. Ain't no universally attractive. You understand? Greg, you said, would I be willing to do a bad boy seminar in Denver? Yeah, hell yeah. If enough people will come out, shit. We're gonna start doing more seminars and all that. Probably by the end of this year, early next year type shit. Because all this COVID shit and restrictions and travel and all that other stuff, you gotta wait for that shit to die down. You understand what I'm saying? Kev, so you said, well, Beyonce or Lizzo? Beyonce or Lizzo what? What's the question? What's the question? You saying is Beyonce or Lizzo, which one's more attractive to me? I say Beyonce, right? But guess what? Lizzo's gonna be attractive to niggas who like fat bitches. You see what I'm saying? Just like it's really that simple. Dudes who like fat women are going to pick Lizzo over Beyonce, period. Like dudes who are chubby chasers or just like fatter women, they're gonna choose Lizzo. This is what y'all don't get. So y'all be thinking it's like all across the board, or everybody likes this. Or, no. People like different shit. Listen, people don't even like to have sex the same way as everybody. Niggas be wanting things fucking, shoved in their ass, and motherfuckers want to get slapped and spit on and tied up and all this other shit. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So people like different shit. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be. This is why I tell dudes, yo, y'all gotta live out here in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta see what people actually like out here, man. So that y'all can get an actual, like, bigger perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. Just Living says, shout out to all my feet niggas. Oh, man. Exactly. Niggas be having foot fetishes out here and shit. Niggas be having foot fetishes and all that shit. He said, do you, what the fuck you care about another man's dick, dude? Yo, I'm telling you, these dudes out here be on that shit. Man. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, yo, dudes like different shit. You gotta understand this. See, Kevin Smith, he said he likes some fat bitches too. But that's not the majority. Who cares if it's not the majority? You understand what I'm saying? The masses are asses. The majority of people are idiots. Like, who the fuck cares about the majority? You know what I'm saying? The majority of people are dumbasses. You have to understand this. Like, I do not want to be grouped in with the majority. The majority of people are asleep. You understand what I'm saying? The majority of people are fucking morons. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck the majority. Like, until the majority wake the fuck up, fuck them niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, people like different shit. So you got to understand that there's so many different variations. Because, like, a lot of women, they they are out here, right, dealing with different types of guys. Like, listen, if you was to, I'd give y'all something y'all could do to just basically prove the point. Any of the chicks y'all been fucking with, right? I challenge you to go and talk to the girls you fucking with right now. It could be a girl you just started fucking with, a girl you've been fucking with, whatever, right? Tell her to show you pictures of the last 3 to 5 niggas she fucked with, right? Tell her to show you pictures of the last 3 to 5 niggas she fucked with, right? I'm guaranteeing you that most of these women, they're gonna have pictures of dudes who look totally different from each other. I'm telling you, most of them are gonna have, like, some women, they have a specific type where they just go after the same type of dude, but most women have an open type, meaning that if, like for example, you know, like April, like, her ex is this white dude, looks nothing like me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, looks nothing like me, right? So, you know, my wife, some of the dudes that she used to mess with, nothing like me. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they have some that's, like, similar, but there's a lot that's nothing like me. Looks nothing like me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this one dude that my wife used to fuck with, this nigga is a nigga you would probably consider, like you internet niggas would consider an incel. The dude was this white dude, nerdy looking dude, balding. You understand? This bald, average looking, nerdy dude with glasses that my wife was dating. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Women have different types. You see what I'm saying? You said, did not come out with a whole program about you want to limit the amount of attention you give a woman in the beginning, especially after you set up the date. Well, yeah, you don't want to give her too much attention. You don't want to give a chick too much attention. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. Although, what time is it? I gotta fucking head out in a second. And I'm about to do the Bad Boy Show. So, guys, make sure you go to patreon.com/ Mr. Locario, because that's where all the Bad Boy Show episodes are on. So you can definitely check that out. You feel what I'm saying? Man. Exactly, Goldie. Look, he said, hold on. He said, wake up. There's people that like overweight women. Listen, a lot of these niggas is fucking fat chicks behind the scenes. Trust me. Trust me. You understand what I'm saying? See, I have an open type when it comes to women. I fuck fat chicks. I fuck skinny ass chicks. I fuck thick chicks. Fuck black chicks, white chicks, Asian chicks. I fucked all across the spectrum. Older chicks, younger chick, bruh. Like I told you, I fucked the chick who's damn near 70 years old. I fucked the chicks that were like 20 years old. Fuck chicks that were black, white, Asian, Indian, all that shit. I fuck skinny ass chicks with flat asses and no titties. I fuck chicks with the biggest titties and fattest asses and thickest thighs. You understand what I'm saying? All that shit. So, dudes be trying to front. Like, they be trying to front. Because, this is the crazy part. Like, what dudes don't understand is that there's a thing called sexual compatibility. You said, have I ever smashed a minute? Well, I got head from this chick who's a dwarf. I didn't get to smash, though. Because I was going to smash, and it was weird. It was around the time where this was like maybe 2 years ago, I think, probably 2.5 years ago. There was a time where I think it was 2.5 years ago where I was having like super erectile dysfunction. I don't know what the fuck was going on with me. I was having horrible erectile dysfunction. I think, and most of it was really, I think it was more of, I think it was more of like a mental thing more than a physical thing, meaning like, I think it was more of like an anxiety thing. But I was having super erectile dysfunction where I was fucking with all these chicks and I be hitting it, and then within like 5 minutes, my shit would go soft. I'll be like, fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So now when I started to work out more, get the blood flowing, eating differently, my shit's been good. But yeah, there was a time where I was having some super erectile dysfunction, and around that time, that's when I was with that dwarf chick. And shout out to her. And she was giving me some head, but I couldn't really keep the whole thing up to finish the job. You feel me? But yeah, man, it was bad. You know what I mean? It was bad. But yeah, I had this super erectile dysfunction. So I was upset too, because I'll be in situations and I'm like, man, this chick gonna want to fuck, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fuck this woman. I'm like, I'm gonna be real. I'm like, look, shit. We'll see. We'll see. But a lot of it was just being it was just anxiety, because that's how crazy the mind is. Because I was so anxious about not staying hard, it was fucking with my concentration, so that I wouldn't be hard. Nigga, I was in a fucking orgy, and there was points within the orgy I couldn't fucking stay hard. You understand what I'm saying? Also, what do you mean? What age did I peak? What do you mean peak? What do you mean by peak? So how do you run out of things? How do you never run out of things to say without trying to entertain her, being a clown, and without saying a bunch of random shit, keeping the convo in the direction? Well, gotta go in the Bad Boy membership, bro. I got a whole program on that shit. You see what I'm saying? Also, how you saying getting the most ass? Nigga, I don't. It's bro. The older I've gotten, the more ass I got, because the better my game got. You understand? Listen, there's times where I have to. Okay, let me keep it real, bro. Let me tell you guys something, and I'm gonna tell you this. Like, I don't think I've spoke on this ever, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. When you get, I think I said this one time, or maybe sorry, but when you get really good at interacting with chicks and more women find you attractive, it's going to be super easy to get sex. And then what's going to happen is that chicks are going to be throwing it at you at a crazy rate. And what you might do, which is what I did, is you're going to take advantage of it. Meaning you're going to take like I used to joke and say, I'm not at liberty to turn down the pussy like that, because I'm like, the universe is just giving me all this pussy. So I would take it, but then I was like, okay, I gotta chill a little bit. I gotta chill. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta chill, because what happens is that you can overindulge too much. So it still has to be a balance, because I'm telling you, you gotta look. I'm the guy that wrote the book How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, but you shouldn't be doing that shit every day. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I mean, you can do what you want. I'm just saying, you're gonna be a tired ass motherfucker, right? So, see, 18 know what I'm talking about. He said I got more with women in my 40s than any point in my life. Exactly. He said he's 43. I'm telling you, y'all, listen. When y'all really get in this game, you're gonna be like, shit, I'm gonna have to start turning down some women. You understand what I'm saying? That's the player problems. That's the player problems. It's like shit. And it's hard because it's like, yo, you got chicks who are you're like super attracted to, wanting to fuck you. Meaning, like, listen, I've been on dates, and I meet the girl for a drink, right? And let's say I met the girl at 6. By 6:07, okay? By 6:07, this girl is inviting me back to her spot. By 6:07. So within like 7 minutes, we're just sitting there shooting the shit. And she's like, hey, listen, like, and I've had chicks tell me this is ridiculous. Like, they'll be like, hey, listen, and of course, sometimes they'll hit me with the, I've never done this before, or, hey, I was thinking, I've never done this before, but, do you want to just come back to my place? I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. I'm like, here we go again. And sometimes my intention is to not fuck them. Meaning, I've went on dates where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just go get a drink with this girl real quick, feel her out a little bit, and then probably hit her up, later that week, next week or something, and try to. But it's like I go on a date, and then the chick wants to fuck, and she's being the aggressor. You understand what I'm saying? But this goes back to my point. They don't need to get to know you to want to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? They don't need to get to know you. You understand? They don't need to get to know you. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. But shit, what time is it? I gotta head up out of here because I gotta get some to eat. But listen, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm about to head up out of here. But what's today? Today is Wednesday. So Friday, we are going to have the Friday show 4 p.m. Make sure you guys tune in to the live stream at 4 p.m. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be dropping my Locario tape mixtape. The Locario tape. I'm dropping the mixtape on my birthday, May 28th. So May 28th is my birthday. I'm going to be dropping the mixtape so you guys can download it for free. The mixtape is fire. You feel what I'm saying? The mixtape is on point. So I'm going to be dropping that on May 28th on my birthday. So you guys can, download that, share it with your friends, share it with your enemies. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing a Bad Boy Show episode today at 1 on the other channel, on the backup channel. But then again, make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon because I'm just gonna record it there with Miles, and then we're taking it down right after. So if you're not on the Patreon, you're not gonna be able to see the all the other episodes of the Bad Boy Show. So make sure you guys check that out. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm telling you, the mixtape is gonna be fire. I'm gonna drop that May 28th. Make sure that you guys download it. It's 13 tracks. You feel what I'm saying? 13 tracks of fire. The game is heavy in the goddamn mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be dope. You feel me? All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.